This year marked an important milestone in Kazakhstan foreign policy as we successfully carried out the first visit of British Prime Minister to Kazakhstan, which has paved the way for numerous new agreements and closer business links in a number of areas. Over the past 2 decades, Kazakhstan has made a remarkable progress in transforming its economy to create a more transparent, less regulated and more market-driven business and social environment.
This is a year when we have seen a very significant step change in the relationship between Kazakhstan and the United Kingdom. The first visit by a serving British Prime Minister was a very historic and important moment. And I know from having been with the Prime Minister on that visit how fascinated, how inspired, how enthused he was by everything which he saw.
Kazakhstan as one of about 24 emerging powers in the world. So, Kazakhstan, not just an emerging market, also, in the view of the British government, an emerging power.
One of the most important things which came out of the Prime Minister's visit was the establishment of the Intergovernmental Commission, which was formally signed this week. And this will then give much more structure to the continuing engagement.
Last November, when the British government included Kazakhstan to the list of the 14 priority countries to activate bilateral trade and investment, and the Prime Minister's Special Trade Envoy was appointed, and today he is with us, Mr. Henry. And after that, it was a great impetus and preparation of the first historic visit of Kazakhstan.
And when you think of where Kazakhstan strategically is based, it has the ability to be looking westwards to the economies of Europe and the States when they inevitably recover. And it has the ability to be looking eastward to the current strong growth markets, which will continue to grow strongly in the future.
The increasing integration of Kazakhstan into global and regional systems, WTO, EITI, an example where Kazakhstan has become validated this year, and that is an aspiration that the British government itself has, but has not yet achieved.
If you want an excellent place, you need to be open to global talent, right? And that's true for Harvard, it's true for Venezuela, if they want it, and it's also true for Kazakhstan.
We in the British government see Kazakhstan not only as part of the present, but as also an increasing part of the future, and we think you should too.
That this Kazakhstan Business Forum is absolutely great opportunity, first of all, to clarify where we are now.
By 2020, we think it's very likely that Kazakhstan will be pumping more oil than Kuwait or Mexico.
We produce now 1.6 million barrels per day. We have a potential to increase it in 15 years till 3.2 million barrels per day.
Kazakhstan is what I would call one of the members of the 7% club. Economies that grow at 7% per annum over a decade double in size in real terms.
The Kazakhstan economy is now larger than double all the economies of the other Central Asian countries put together.
The banking sector, again, in Kazakhstan should be one of the key drivers of economic development.
Look at the World Economic Forum's assessment of Kazakhstan. On macroeconomic performance, it scores really well, 16th globally out of 144 in that survey.
The partnership which we're seeing between British universities now and the Nazarbayev University, and an increasing opportunity for other universities to get involved. This is an area of incredibly important cooperation.
And according to our last corporate survey in the summer, Kazakhstan now is the fastest growing market for a typical multinational company in Central and Eastern Europe in terms of top line growth, profit growth. It is better than anything else.